Taurus, welcome to your monthly overview. We're going to take an early look at June. What's up? What's going on? Show me Taurus, please, for the month of June. Show me Taurus, please, for the month of June. Like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. If there's more than one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate. Normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. What's going on, please, for Taurus? Show me Taurus, please. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus, please. What's going on? Show me Taurus. All right. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, oh dear, oh dear. June's a bit rough at the beginning of the month, yeah? The Sun, the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, it'll smooth out, okay? Later out, further out, Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, very good. Moving on to other things, really. You will have what looks like considerable release, a little bit more freedom in your energy and how you express yourself, be that in the 3D, emotionality, okay, sense of physical form as well. Everything's in here, okay? It's pretty upfront, immediate. Things start out a little rough and then, like the weather, it kind of calms down, right? So opening at the beginning of June, I'm seeing balances that are kind of like, I really don't want to participate in this anymore, Six of Pentacles. There's something here in your to-do world every day that you're kind of like, okay, where's the stop point? Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, I'm tired of this. It's time to smooth it out. It's time for this to be done. There's something here that you're like, we should not be fussing and fighting over this anymore. What the heck's going on? Finish it up, okay? Because there's a lot of finish this up energy. It's like there's no reason the Six of Pentacles shouldn't be done by now or smooth. Frustrations there. And then, like I said, it eases up considerably. And you know this. The Sun, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles, you know. And you even have that feeling things are going to get better. They're going to get easier. They're going to smooth out. I know it. Like you know it. I know how this is going to end. Okay? Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Magician. You're showing me, let's free up some energy a little bit more in the future. Something a little easier, a little smoother. Okay? Any sense of combativeness, let's ease that down. Let's transition out of that. Okay? All right. Let's start right there with that Six of Pentacles, please. See that Six of Pentacles, please. I may or may not clarify all these. Some of them speak for themselves. Let's see. Let's see that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles, please. Okay, good. I made some adjustments to the background, and I'm just kind of doing the check. Changed up some of the lighting as well. Make sure everything is flowing. That looks okay. I won't really know until I edit. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. There's that Three of Pentacles. That same sense of self-assurance that it's going to get smooth. I know it. I feel it. Okay. The Sun will be out once more of this Three of Pentacles. We're all just right now. You're like, we can't see it just yet. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, your particular night. It's like, oh no. Things will even out eventually, even if I can't see it right now. Mark my words, it's going to end up here. Okay? Over this balance. You're like, this is Six of Pentacles, guys. Because it's surrounded. There's so much fussiness surrounding this. There's so much noise. There's so much battle of wills. There's so much last minute upcoming tensions. It's a back and forth you are familiar with. But that doesn't make it any easier. There seems to be a lot of fussiness surrounding this day-to-day activity. Could be work. It could be a whole bunch of things. Six of Pentacles isn't just limited to work. It's anyone or anything that we balance up with. And if you have multiple contracts, agendas, give and take principles between people, which I'm seeing here, is not cooperating very well, even though it's supposed to be in play. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. There's the admission. I can't see it just yet, but this is going to cooperate, Christina. It's going to cooperate. I know. I know. Not everybody's playing their part, unfortunately. There's some folks' energy here who are showing up as indeed a no-show, and that's not helping the situation. So despite the fact that you cannot see everybody's efforts, because there's lots of hands in here today, You're like, it's going to smooth out. It's going to smooth out. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. We want to squash that beef. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is causing such a disruptive fuss around you, but it is indeed fussy. You seem to anticipate it. In other words, you expect it to some extent, but there's something here clearly you cannot see. Someone's not participating or living up to their side of the contracts. Someone did a no-show, a disappearance, or their work efforts, frankly, just don't make sense to you. And that's one of the things that is causing disruption in that input-output flow. Okay. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Let's see that 7 of Wands. Show me that 7 of Wands. I think you are trying to control that situation as much as possible. Something is disrupting the balance. There seems to be a fair amount of naysayers. I mean, this is the thick of it, honey. This is the thick of it. This might be ongoing, going back into May, to be honest with you. It's hard for me to believe you're just springboarding, okay, June 1st, immediately with a bunch of nonsense. No. That tells me this predates, and it's an ongoing thing since May. Oh, my. All right, let's see that 7 of Wands, please. The 4 of Swords, I know. The 10 of Pentacles, I know. 2 of Swords, you just want things to be stable. I just want things to be stable, Christina. I know. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. 4 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords. It's like, this is why you're trying to squash beef, okay? Whatever fussy arguments that are cropping up, someone's failing to deliver their goods, their side of the goods, so you might be having to do overcompensation work for whoever's just doing a no-show. There's absence here that you're having to deal with and or struggle with, and you're having to pick up that line of thought, and you're like, it's not supposed to go down like this. It's not supposed to go down like this. You're saying, I've been through this before. I know what the outcome's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be smooth and stable and consistent. But it's not. So you are maintaining 7 of Wands a certain standard here. You are defending your position. You know what the outcome's supposed to be. And again, you look forward to it even though it's confusing you. There's something about the energies that are surrounding you. I'm going to go ahead and lean back into mid to late May up until June, that you understand how something's supposed to look, how it's supposed to operate, and it's not happening. Okay? And through all this, it looks like you are trying to carry the efforts of a couple of folks who are just not doing their part. You're like, I have an outcome in mind. This is how it's supposed to look. Let's see what's all the kickback in the 5 of Wands here. That's a lot of frustration. Yeah, that 5 of Wands. It's so... Well, I mean, it's pissy, isn't it? It's pissy and it's frustrating, and it's really frustrating when you have an end goal in mind. And those folks are supposed to cooperate. They're not. Or they're not showing it, or they're failing, or they're not following through. And you spend like half your time running around trying to compensate for what they're not doing. I understand that. It's so loud and fussy and disjointed, and you're like, I know. And it's not supposed to be. Let's see that 5 of Wands. Let's see that 5 of Wands. Let's see what all that kickback is about. Conflicting thoughts, actions, tempers getting in the way, temper flare-ups, egos, you name it, all that stuff. 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords. I know you're trying not to participate in the 6 of Swords page of cups and the King of Swords. You're like, I'm out of here with this bullshit. I'm not laughing at you. Once more of a sense of humor. My reaction is my reaction as an individual. I'm not a Mayo tarot reader. I do have a personality, for those of you who are not familiar. But yes, I do laugh, and it can be off-putting to people who are just like used to the super serious every day. I do enough of that as it is. Doesn't hurt to have a laugh, honey. King of Swords, Page of Cups, 6 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, you made a determination that if this doesn't have a stop point in arguing and fussiness, you're out. Okay? You're out. It's, I can see where the responsibility kind of falls back on you, or you feel it does, and you try to compensate for what other people aren't doing, their fragmented work efforts, or frankly, just the kind of tempering pissiness that seems to be surrounding the situation. You're like, if this attitude or rhythm doesn't change, I'm out of here. Get over it. Or you know what? Better yet, you can sort it out dang self, because I'm not going to stick around much further for this, because you kind of already told me, I know what the outcome should be. This is what it's supposed to look like in terms of success. Stability and functioning. We've rested on this vision. There is a we in here. Multiple people. We've rested on this vision. I've given you more than enough data to tell you how this is supposed to end up. Figure it out. So in this respect, I don't blame you. You are kind of putting your hard head on and putting your foot down and like, I'm out of here. You guys can keep squabbling. I've given you enough to work with to understand how this needs to be wrapped up. Wrap it up. But don't include me, because this is nonsense. You people are children. Something like this. And I have to agree, and it's situational, and it is absolutely a we. It's chaotic. And you're like, it's not supposed to be. You're like, we got a blueprint here. How hard is it to follow that? I got people doing no-shows. I got people popping off. I got temper flares. What is this? Hello. We've all rested here on a singular vision. And I got people who can't even bother to show up to do their Three of Pentacles or do it properly. What are we doing? So I see you exiting the argument. I refuse to argue. I don't blame you. At some point you understand that you are not really managing the circus, but you become a participant. And there's a big difference between the two, right? You're not supposed to be the one pulling tricks, right? If you're supposed to be running the show. You're like, I know how this is supposed to go down, and it ain't happening. So y'all get your collective shit together, or I'm going to stop participating. Yourself, you know. So in this respect, I don't blame you. I know, you see, look at that. Look at you enforce standards. You're trying to enforce the standards right here. Trying to enforce the standards. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're supposed to be. And this is where we ain't. Get it together. I'm out of here. You know? Got to draw a line in the sand somewhere, honey. It's chaos. And I agree. Ten of Pentacles, there's a map in here. Follow the program. Doesn't take a genius. Follow the program. It's been laid out for you. We got it. You're supposed to anyway. So, yeah, no, I see you exiting that. Non-participating in the arguments. I don't blame you. Okay? I don't blame you. You are trying to enforce a particular standard. It looks good on you. I just don't know why things are so splintered, but you would know best. It is circumstantial. Okay. But let's jump on over here. The Sun, High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles. You expect intuitively, and that sense of all will be well, right? All will be well. Sun, the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles referring back, so we're going to go ahead and skip that Three of Pentacles. I already kind of know what your feeling is about. Okay, let's take a look at that Sun. Show me the Sun, please. Show me the Sun, show me the Sun, show me the Sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, no. No. I should not be trying to attempt to sing right now. That's not going to happen. Oh, no. My vocals are still fried. Show me the Sun, please. Show me the Sun. Show me the Sun. Show me the Sun. But much improved. Much improved. All right. Let's see that Sun, please. Oh, the Tower, the Lovers. What's up with this? Five of Cups. What's going on here? What is this? What is this? What is this? Why is that hitting you in June? Why is this hitting you in June? Where did that come from? What's going on? What? You're like changing subject real quick. Yeah, you did. Okay, but where'd this come from? We went from, I'm in the trenches, this is circumstantial, it sucks. I got to enforce standards, whether I like it or not, but I refuse to participate in an argument. If anything, I'll have to exit. We push a little further into June. You're like, okay, sunshine, happiness, I feel it. Where'd this come from? Tower, the Lovers, Five of Cups. That's some pretty intense, heavy energy, and it's completely different from where you just came from, which is cool. I will point out one of the reasons why I like monthly overviews is that I do ideally get to see versatility. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, which is awesome, and that's exactly what you're doing. So in that respect, I'm actually quite pleased. But also, P.S., where the hell did that come from? Okay, yeah, we're past 10 minutes. Where did that come from, Taurus? The Sun, happiness. Oh, sunshine, happiness. Tower, oh, Five of Cups, oh, Lover, oh. That... Okay. These two together, oh, happy day. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Then these two. What's up? Why is that hitting so hard in June? What's going on there? I have to, at this point out, because the Lovers automatically represents duality of at least a very strong spiritual connection, so it's not just you floating around in there, someone floating around in there with you. Okay. Even if you're not physically connected, and I don't know where you two are in terms of 3D, but the spiritual connection between you two is quite high, as well as the emotional connectivity. There is, so in other words, I'm not saying this is solely about you. Someone is also connected to you in a very deep way. But who's actually generating this activity, I couldn't say. It does come down to at least one individual, even though both parties in their own respect might feel it. So, Five of Cups, the Tower. Sometime over June, at least one person here in a powerful connection has such a huge sense of remorse around June, and I don't know why. I don't know if it represents an anniversary of loss, but someone here keenly feels, with the Tower there, why? It's coming across heavily as missed opportunity here. So the Five of Cups, we have the sense of remorse, loss, sadness, regret, the shoulda, coulda, woulda emotionality of the past. Okay. So the Five of Cups says old, but the Tower says fresh. Okay. That's some fresh pain and emotional insight. Okay. About a strong lover's connection over June. Perhaps June represents, again, a particular energetic anniversary between yourself and someone else, or there is just some really strong, unavoidable emotional insight about a powerful connection over June. Why we're feeling it so succinctly, I don't know. But at least one person here is generating that activity that says, I deeply regret not putting myself in this. And it's quite powerful. Where it should have been a warm, happy, loving connection, there's that strong sense of, this is the one that got away. Okay, so I don't know who's experiencing that so succinctly, or distinctly, I should say, more appropriately, yourself or the person who's connected to you. You both feel it at that level. You both have an exchange, but who's actually generating it singularly, I don't know. That sucks, because we want to, if we have a lover's connection, if we are indeed so blessed, we want to feel the warmth of it, the intensity of it, the depth of it. It's very challenging in and of its own right. It can be our most rewarding connection, or it can be our most devastating, depending on how two people learn to choose it. And here we have that sense of mourning. Again, Five of Cups and the Tower is a very distinct impression of, I should have put more of myself into this. You know, again, that construct of the one that got away. So I don't know why we're feeling that, but it's so sharp and it's so palpable, and it's thick. It's thick with emotional tension there in June. Okay, let's see that High Priestess, please. I still maintain, however, that this Taurus feels intuitively, yeah, there you go, that at least in the 3D, things should calm the heck down. Okay. Let's see that High Priestess. Show me that High Priestess, please. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess, please. What's going on? Show me the High Priestess. Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Strength. I like that. Intuitively, you feel you need to invest in you more. I like that. That's good. Bring it back to focus. Bring it back to 3D. There we go. Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. There is a strong feeling here, literally with strength too. Okay. Intuitively, you feel a little bit investment in yourself could do you good. And I agree. That's always a good feeling. You have, I need to invest more in my own sense of self, autonomy. Who am I as a person? Let's spend more time with us, right? Me, myself, and I. Okay. So you kind of went from a very loud, fussy, circumstantial, environmental situation where multiple people are involved. Okay. You felt things would smooth out. You did. Okay. This hits pretty hard. I grant you. But pulling it back into focus about your intuitive self, it's like I need to bring it back to basics. I need to focus on me more, right? That, again, strong sense of self, individuation, personhood, autonomy. Beautiful. I always applaud energies like this because you will always literally be your best investment. Okay, right there. And you feel good about that. You do. It's like, okay, this is the right move. Whatever this is that hits so powerfully, you're saying, at least I can see to myself. And when I focus on me, when I shore up my own sense of self and personhood and my own sense of accomplishments, I know I'm in a right space, so I'm in a good space. So let's do that. So I see you investing more in your own self, personal sense of time, and development specifically. Very good. Okay, doing more of whatever makes Taurus Taurus. It feels correct to you. You're probably right. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and skip that Three of Pentacles. You already know that things are moving in a smoother direction, less fragmented. Good. Very good. That is a big heap of emotional So I can see where you take yourself to the 3D and like, let's focus on self, please. Okay. Good call. All right, we're going to jump down here to further June. I'm kind of curious about that Four of Pentacles for Taurus. Four of Pentacles, is that unusual? Not so much. But I do want to see why you're showing me I want to feel good, but Four of Pentacles. So let's see that. There you are, right there at the bottom of that deck. Beautiful. Let's see that Four of Pentacles, please. Show me that Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see that Four of Pentacles, please. Oh, my hair's a right mess today. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Show me that Four of Pentacles. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please. Show me that Four of Pentacles. Show me that Four of Pentacles. Beautiful. I like this a lot, especially after feeling in some way. Again, I don't know where that's being driven, either by you or the person whom you're connected to, at least spiritually, emotionally. But I like what you do. Let's pull it back to me. Let's take care of the self. Okay? I agree. Sometimes that's what helps us work through energies like this. Okay? So I like that a lot. I like that. Taurus could do some more time with Taurus. All right. Let's see that Four of Pentacles, please. Yeah, we got that 9 again. Beautiful. 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay. See that 9 of Pentacles over here? And I said, okay. I see you focusing more on the self. You're like, that was kind of the idea. You've just been showing me restraint up until that point. Why? Because of that nonsense back there. 5 of Wands to 7 of Pentacles. This is something you intended to do to kind of get back to basics and focus of the self. Spend more quality time with you and you. Again, strong sense of individuation, autonomy, but you needed some breathing space first between this and, then there's that emotional, like that. And then the Four of Pentacles says this is something you've been actively conserving, carving out time for yourself, which again, we have this talk all the time. Okay. Time, energy, and effort can really slip away from Taurus when you overly contract yourself and things like that. We have this discussion. I don't want to go over it. So that Four of Pentacles is representing a conservative effort on your part to knowing when you get to spend more time with yourself. And it required you kind of getting past this tricky point of difficulty, circumstantial fragmentation. Everybody's work seems to be all over the map, all over the road. Okay. So when we get out of that, you're like, okay, this was kind of planned on my part, but I had to wait a little bit. Four of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense. So that was with you this whole time. Okay, let's say that 6 of Wands and the Magician. Wanting to feel a certain level of confidence, wanting recognition for a job well done, or just wanting to feel better about yourself. The Magician. We'll get there. Let's take a look at that 6 of Wands. Show me that 6 of Wands. Show me that 6 of Wands. Show me that 6 of Wands, please. Show me that 6 of Wands. What's up? Six of Swords, Strength, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I keep seeing you leave something behind that's low functioning. You're exhausted. You don't want to have anything to do with it, at least for the time being. Some of you might literally be planning some sort of vacation or some time off. It's looking like you need it. I don't blame you for that. This is a part of your personal care package where you are kind of wanting to focus more on your personal growth. Again, that's always a good thing, and I applaud you for that. There is something here about this 3 of Pentacles that you need to get the hell away from. It's low functioning. That's the idea, but it caused so much of a fuss. It's like, I need to get some space from it. Something that's non-cooperative, didn't want to show up, didn't want to do its job, even though there were multiple personalities in here. They all had an assigned function, and many of them were failing or combative. There was some pissy offiness for sure. And you're like, I gave you a blueprint. See, this is where we're at, and this is what it's supposed to look like. How did we this up. Y'all need to figure it out because I'm going to be taking my exit soon. So it's the Six of Swords is coming up again with the Three of Pentacles strength. I told y'all you had me for a limited time. Okay? Told you to figure it out, to sort it out. I gave you all the tools for success. This was planned. You keep showing me a plan. I need more time with me. I got plans. I'm trying to develop myself. I need some downtime. And you keep showing me this. I need to feel good again. Thank you very much. Limited time. Six of Swords. Six of Swords we saw back here. Three of Pentacles 3 times. And it was such a fussy Three of Pentacles. So that tells me it was coming from multiple points of reference over a Ten of Pentacles. So I know it was something much larger. I know that. It's part of the foundation. But that's also why you're saying it should have been successful. This was known. This was a known entity. You're fucking up your Three of Pentacles. Fucking up your Three of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? So that must have been a very egregious bracket on your time frame from about, like I said, there's no way you jumped into June 1st with immediately there's problems. No, that was a carryover from May. And it's still showing up as, we should be done with this now. Come June. We should be done with this. We should be done with this. So you are taking what looks like some much needed time to yourself, and you're just like, what's making me feel good, Six of Wands, Christina, right now, is to not participate this stuff. This was planned. So some of you have some planned vacation, exit time, you name it, you need it, you earned it. All right. Feel good about you. Get reacquainted with yourself. Let's see that Magician. It's curious. You know, I don't want to disappoint your cross watchers, but I don't know if there's any more that comes from this, you know. You took it back to 3D pretty quickly. Let's see that Magician, please. Let's see that Magician, please. Show me that Magician. I say that not in a mocking way. It's just Taurus famously has some of the most intense cross watchers I've ever seen. Ever. Your fan club can get wild. Let's put it that way. Okay. Let's see the Magician. Let's see that Magician, please. Let's see the Magician. Show me the Magician. One more. Let's see that Magician, please. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Oh, okay. Seven of Cups, Five of Swords. What's that? Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to get back to something of your emotional self, and you're telling yourself, I can't deal with it right now. It's kind of false with the Five of Swords. The only time I see you completely aligned is in your agenda-based, circumstantial 3D world. You're showing me consistent effort to combat the difficulties, so good job. You have stood firm in your beliefs. I'm here for a limited time. Y'all need to figure it out. I'm going to be exiting soon. I need some time with myself, and you had to fight for that time, and you're going to stand by that time. I agree with you 100%. Do not change your plans. You need that. And they were given ample warning. You cannot carry everybody's workload. Full stop. Congratulations to you for setting boundaries here. This is fantastic. I wish more people did it. Now, when it came to your emotional self, I saw what looked like a micro or possibly a macro explosion of sense of loss and understanding that much, much later. The kind that's impactful, again, that sense of, and it's powerful, it's not insubstantial, but for some reason it's being provoked very heavily in June. I do not know why. You would know best. I am sympathetic. That is pretty intense, I know. The Magician, though. What do you want personally? The 3D, sorted. You're enforcing your own time and limits. Excellent. Queen of Swords, you're saying, I know what's up. Five of Swords. That makes me nervous when I see those two together. The King and Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords is no good. This is a lie we tell ourselves, self-sabotage. But when we have those two back it up, it's in for a penny, in for a pound. So this is when we lie to ourselves and then we insist on believing it. So I don't know, Five of Swords for everybody, I will point out, is normal. This is normal human existence. What we are adamant about, how deeply we believe it, what its context is, that's where we can take a little bit of Five of Swords and really hurt ourselves. I don't know how deeply you're hurting yourself with this particular lie. The Seven of Cups, I'm not open to emotional exploration. I'm not open to options. I'm not open to, I have no feelings. This is a lie, a little bit. I don't know where that's coming from, particularly in the 11th hour of June. This is not an overarching concept. I'm saying for you indefinitely. You're showing me this is where my mind is at now. It's just, I need to focus on me, and I don't disagree on that. I don't. You do need some time and space to yourself, 100%. I like your constructive planes that you have for yourself in terms of your own sense of development in the 3D. On point. This is the only part that I disagree with, and it goes back to emotions. The last time we saw your emotions was during this heavy bracket right here. Okay? So the Magician, you're saying, I'm not open to emotion, and then you're trying to make yourself believe it. That's a no-no. If you have to talk yourself into or out of anything, this is when we need to stop. The Magician, I don't want anything to do with emotions, and I don't want to explore them. I don't want to learn about them. That I don't need to. Why the hell would I? Queen of Swords, I made up my mind on the subject. So when we lie to ourselves, again, it's at our own cost. And the more you press the point, the more the opposite is true, always. Again, not giving you a hard time. 5 and 7 of Swords is normal for everybody. I don't see why you have to be so adamant about it. You're just hurting yourself. So just be aware of that. Okay? You're saying, I don't want anything to do with emotions or emotional discovery. I just need some time to myself. The last part's true. You do need time to yourself. But you actually do want the opposite. You actually do want to be open to emotional exploration and discovery. And I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that it goes back to this because this is the last time I saw your emotions at all. Okay? So just FYI. All right, let's pull some oracles for you. Okay. Anything else in here, please, for Taurus in June? Crossing. Initiation, the crossing, number 54. Crossing a very scary bridge to get on the other side. And number 33, joyful muse, a source of inspiration. Some of you are very inclined towards music or the arts, a sense of lightness and being. There I see you wanting to cross that precarious bridge to get on the other side of things so you can open up to stuff that actually has color, meaning, context, and richness that is you, okay? But do keep in mind, the expressive self is also the emotional self, okay? So I know that some of you really want to work on your, and just kind of get back to your own sense of restructuring. I understand. Spend more quality time with yourself, but that also includes the emotional self, guys. So just FYI. 54 and 33. The reason I keep pushing it is because, like I said, the 5 of Swords, even though it's a normal thing for humans to do, it's really not natural to stay in it. If you're having to tell yourself you're not interested in emotional exploration and it's a lie, then it is, okay? We want to do the opposite of it. I would challenge you as part of your self-discovery to get back in tune with your emotional self, not to continue to disregard it, okay? If you're making space for yourself, you may as well, you know? And tell yourself, why am I telling myself that? That's not true. How does that serve me? What's the meaning of that? Mature man, also number 5, which of course is the Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, of course, your power number. Some of you identify, like I said, as the mature man. Perhaps you are someone who is around that middle age bracket, okay? But the sense of knowledge, wisdom, you know, we know a couple things. We're worldly, all right? We're distinguished. You know, we're not a fresh Taurus off the block. We know what's up. Again, there's that sense also of autonomy and the enrichment of the self. All right. What else, please? Bad health is on the sideways. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to recover. Oh, no. I saw that. There's that demand of more time for the self, personal sense of recovery. I'm not saying you have bad health. There's that sense of, I don't feel good. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I need rest. Okay. And like I said, number 31. On the distant horizon, we are looking forward to other things and feeling better. Okay. Number 3. I don't think we have too much. Okay. What just happened there? Oh. That's very appropriate, actually. So here we have the swans. This one flipped out, then flipped back over. Kind of like what I think is what I'm seeing over here. There is that distinct sense of 2, or the duality of 2. Number 24, the swans. So here we have that sense of divine union or pair, assuming that it's chosen or synced up appropriately. So there is the shared heart space between those two. Okay. Kind of like the lovers here. Again, in that position of duality. So the fact it flipped over, flipped back in on itself, that would be kind of like this. I wish I had it to feel sun with it, to feel warmth with it. No, I don't. Which I saw over here, but in the greater context of I don't really want to discuss emotions with myself or anything else for that matter. Again, the opposite is true. Okay. I think your authentic self is trying to leak out with its true emotional, I want to feel something towards this. I want to consolidate myself towards it. I want to understand it better. But then you're like, no, I don't. Okay. So again, something to be aware of. Taurus, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.